Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation. Constant in battle.
Sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Moves will stand out in the jungle. If you jump up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective camouflage is by looking at the camo index. The camo in camouflage area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, is to make yourself keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Major, I've reached the factory where Sokolov is supposedly being held. This place is a dump. I can't Sokolov from here. The security is pretty tight. There are sentries posted on the perimeter. I wonder how many are inside.
Your objective, Sokolov, is inside the factory. They should be holding him in a room in the northeast section.
Northeast section. Got it.
Be careful. Your mission is to bring Sokolov back alive. He must not be exposed to any kind of danger. And do not approach Sokolov while in the alert phase.
Right.
Oh, and one more thing, Snake.
You mean there's more?
No, it's just that when you get to Sokolov, I want you to tell him something from me.
And that is?
Sorry for being so late.
Is that all?
Yes.
Understood. Beginning my approach to the target. You must be Sokolov.
Are you one of men? You'll never get E.
No, I'm a CIA agent. I've come to escort you back to the other side of the Iron Curtain.
Yae.
Yeah, I was sent by Major Z, the man who got you out 2 years ago.
Zero.
I have a message.
What is it?
He said to tell you sorry for being so late.
Did he now?
What does it mean?
It means he's a man of his word. But we've got no time for this. You have to get me alive.
Hey,
Colonel Volk. Know him as Thunt.
Thunderbolt? Never heard of him.
He's a member of the Army's extremist faction, a man who seeks to seize control of the motherland. Ever since the Cuban Missile Crisis years ago, Khrushchev has been pursuing a policy of peaceful coexistence with the West. Despite resistance and criticism from Hawk Army and the provincial authorities, Khrushchev has managed to suppress the opposition so far. But the failure of his agricultural policies has put him in a precarious position. Top of that, the trip last November.
President assassination.
Precisely. In a sense, has lost his biggest partner and his power basically crumbling away. The group is plotting to use opportunity to seize power by rallying the anti-governors, overthrowing Khrushchev, and installing Brezhnev and Egan in his place. The mastermind behind the plot is Colonel Volkin of the GRU. He has control over another secret weapons research facility, this one, OAB-812, known as the Granandine Bureau, and is using it to further his plans. But that is not enough to satisfy him. Now he's plotting to seize the secret weapon I have been developing here and use it as leverage in his bid for power. The intel says that they are going to make their move during the test.
And the soldiers outside.
Exactly. They wouldn't need that many men just to keep me inside. Their orders were to prevent Colonel Volkin from capturing me. Even if it meant killing me in the process, or so it would seem. Volkin will come, I'm sure of it. You must get me out of here before then.
Leave it to me.
Way. Your Russian is superb. Where did you learn it?
My mentor.
Is that so? Is truly a frightening...
Having second...
No. I have no love for this place. Let...
Major, this is Snake. Sokolov is safe with me. He's doing fine. No injuries.
Good work, Snake. Now hurry and get Sokolov recovery point. We'll rendezvous with you there.
Roger.
What about the sentries?
No one spotted me.
I see.
What about the boss?
We lost contact with boss some time ago.
What happened?
It's probably just a weak signal. Just hurry and get Sokolov out of there.
So this is the legendary boss. Huh? Last.
You from the Ocelot unit of Spetsnaz. What's a Gru soldier doing here?
Soldier?
He's the Ocelot commander.
That's your Ocelot to you. Don't you forget.
Sokolov is ours. Now get out of here.
And Ocelot never lets his prey escape.
What?
I can't say it feels good, even if it is for the Gru.
Sokolov, take cover.
You're not the boss, are you?
Operatives?
What is that stance? Huh. That gun. You're not the boss. Then die.
Major! Leave it! Shoot the one! Whoa! You ejected the first bullet by, didn't you? I see what you were trying to do, but testing a technique you've only heard about in the middle of battle wasn't very smart. You were asking to have your gun jam on you. Besides, I don't think you're cut out for an automatic in the first place. You tend to twist your elbow to absorb the recoil. That's more of a revolver tech.
You filthy Amog.
But that was some fancy shooting. You're pretty good.
Pretty good.
Major, do you read me?
I read you. Snake, you all right?
To a few snags. Guys were after Sokolov, too. Apparently, they were taking orders from a GRU colonel named...
A GRU colonel?
Part of an internal power struggle, according to Sokolov. Something between the GRU. Between Khrushchev supporters and Volgans.
Sokolov was being guarded by the KGB and hunted by GRU? Snake, it sounds like this could be even hotter than Q.
I don't like it. Something the whole thing stinks.
I agree. You'd better hurry.
Sokolov ran off by himself, but I'll catch up to him.
We're counting on you.
You okay?
Those men were from the Ocelot unit.
Spetsnaz?
Yes. The best crew has to offer. They're coming for me. I'm finished.
Calm down. I'll get you out of here, I promise. We've got some of the best backup we could ask.
Look.
That's what they were making you build.
Yes. The Shagohod. The dread behemoth. A tech capable of launching nuclear IRBMs.
It can launch nuclear missiles from that kind of terrain.
Oh, yes. And without support from friendly units.
A nuclear-equipped tank capable of operating solo. Is that thing finished?
No, this is only the end of Phase 1. It won't be truly finished until we complete Phase 2.
Phase 2.
The weapon's true form. If it is completed and the Colonel gets his hands on it, it will mean the end of the Cold War.
The end of the Cold?
Yes. Then the Age of Fear will begin.
A world war.
I had no choice but to cooperate. Didn't want to die. I wanted to see my child again in America. Please, take me to America. Quickly. They can't complete it without my help.
Got it. Let's go.
Snake, can you hear me?
Yeah. Just barely.
Snake, listen to me. You need emergency medical treatment. Can you move? You've got to get those wounds treated. Hang in there. All right, let's get you fixed up. Paramedic?
Okay, Snake. Just relax and it'll all be over before you know it. Stay with me. I've seen people in 4. Think you can handle it?
Major. The boss. She said.
We'll talk about that. First, we've got to get you pat.
Okay. First, open the survival viewer with the start button. If you select, you can start the treatment. Healing is divided into treatment using medicine with the item window button and surgical treatment in the weapon window button. Your fractured left elbow and rib bone, and lacerations on your upper arms, right elbow, and abdomen. They need to be fixed using surgical treatment. Move the healing cursor with the left stick to the affected part of your body. Once you've selected the affected area, hold the weapon window button and use the left to select the medical item, and then press the enter button. With this method, you can use items to help your recovery process. To treat a bone fracture, first secure the affected area with a fastener and then wrap it in bandages. That should do it. For lacerations, you'll need disinfectant to clean the wound, sutures to stitch up, styptic to slow the flow of blood, and bandages to wrap the wound. If you do everything I mentioned, the wound should heal completely. Understood?
Yeah.
Stay with me. Go into the survival viewer and treat those wounds. Good job, Meg.
We're coming to get you now. Just stay where you are. We'll drop a recovery balloon. Can you set it up?
To the boss and her cobras, I have both Sokolov and the Shagohod.
Going to do with the girl.
Who is she?
Apparently she's a woman.
Nice catch. I'll take her. Not so fast, my dear.
take her back to the base.
Perhaps we should have a further use for research facility. I think it's time I gave this marvelous a try.
Even if they are our enemies, they're still...
But it won't be me that pulled the trigger. The American.
You're going to nuke your Russians?